There is a place on our planet where the laws of physics seem to bend. A stretch of ocean where compasses are said to spin wildly. Ships can vanish without a trace. Planes can vanish without a trace. It is a watery expanse that has captured our collective imagination for generations. This region, loosely defined, stretches from the southeastern coast of the United States down to Bermuda and across to Puerto Rico. It forms an invisible triangle on the map, but its legend casts a shadow that is very real. We call it the Bermuda Triangle. Is it a portal to another dimension? A hunting ground for unknown forces? Or simply a place where bad weather and bad luck meet? The very name conjures images of distress calls fading into static. It speaks of empty lifeboats found drifting on a calm sea, their crews gone as if plucked from existence. Long before the triangle had a name, strange things were reported in these waters. One of the earliest and most haunting tales is that of the USS Cyclops. This was not a small vessel. It was a massive US Navy collier. A supply ship over 540 feet long carrying more than 10,000 tons of manganese ore and 306 souls. In March of 1918, the Cyclops set sail from Barbados, bound for Baltimore. It sent no distress signal. It reported no problems. It simply vanished. The ship and every person aboard was never seen or heard from again. The search for the Cyclops was one of the largest in the Navy's history. Search parties scoured the waves and found nothing. No wreckage, no oil slick, not even a single life preserver. Investigators were baffled. Theories: a surprise German attack, a catastrophic structural failure, even whispers of mutiny. Without evidence, the Navy presumed all hands lost. Decades later, Proteus and Nereus vanished on similar routes, feeding the legend of a hungry sea. Perhaps no case is more central to the Bermuda Triangle legend than the disappearance of Flight 19. On the afternoon of December 5, 1945, 5 Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale. It was a routine training mission. The weather was clear. The pilots were experienced. The planes were sound. Fly east, conduct bombing runs, then turn back for home. But Flight 19 would never return. 14 men flew into a mystery that endures to this day. Hours into the flight, something went terribly wrong. Ground stations overheard confused transmissions from Lieutenant Charles Taylor. He reported failing compasses. He seemed unsure of his position. "I don't know where we are. We must have gotten lost after that last turn." Controllers tried to guide them back, but the squadron flew deeper into open ocean. Their voices dimmed, filled with talk of white water and a sky that looked all wrong. The last message begged the others to stay close. Then, silence. The Navy mounted a vast rescue operation. A Martin Mariner seaplane with 13 aboard was dispatched. Shortly after takeoff, it vanished from radar. A nearby ship reported a tremendous explosion in the sky. The flying gas tank likely exploded. In one afternoon, 6 aircraft and 27 men were lost. When conventional explanations failed to satisfy, we turn toward the extraordinary. The triangle is fertile ground for speculation. One persistent theory is extraterrestrial involvement, a cosmic hunting ground or collection point for visitors. Others suggest interdimensional portals swallowing ships and planes. Another theory points to Atlantis, its energy crystals pulsing beneath the waves, emitting powerful beams that distort gravity, time, and instruments. Pilots speak of an electronic fog, instruments failing, time itself feeling strange. Yet there is no physical evidence for aliens, Atlantis crystals, or portals. These theories offer a grand narrative and wonder, turning loss at sea into a cosmic encounter. A mystery more comforting than human error or nature's unforgiving power. Captivating as they are, these explanations remain speculative. Science offers answers grounded in the observable world. Here, weather can change with terrifying speed in Hurricane Alley. Rogue waves, over 100 feet, can flip even giants before any SOS. The seafloor holds methane hydrates that, if destabilized, could erupt, reduce water density, and sink a ship almost instantly, leaving little trace. In places where true and magnetic north align, small errors can snowball. Under stress and weather, disorientation can be fatal. The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean river, scatters evidence fast. Wreckage can drift far from impact, confounding searches. Violent weather, Rogue waves, potential gas eruptions, a current that erases evidence, the perfect recipe for disappearance. The ocean does not need the supernatural to be deadly. For every fantastic theory, there is a skeptic armed with data. Many argue the triangle's mystery is manufactured. Sensational writing, inaccuracies, embellishments. Larry Kush's exhaustive study found stories exaggerated or misreported. Ships and planes blamed on the triangle often met storms, or vanished far outside it. Wreckage was found. Causes like engine failure and structural issues noted. It is among the busiest, storm-prone corridors. Accidents are inevitable by volume. The U.S. Coast Guard recognizes no special hazard beyond nature and human error. No monster in the deep, no portal in the sky, only the natural world and our limits. Simple truths rarely satisfy like legends do. In a mapped, measured world, we cherish pockets of mystery. We want places where dragons might still dwell. Perhaps the triangle's greatest secret is the enduring power of a good story to capture our minds and never let go.